Hi everybody and welcome back to Manifestation Budgets. I hope you're all doing really well. We are staying on track, we are cash stuffing today, and we're also going to do our check-in for last week. As promised, I have been writing everything down, tracking my spending, and just really trying to get back on track and focused in terms of the budget for the end of the year, and then obviously going into 2026. So I've been watching everybody's videos and everybody's kind of fully set up now for the next year, which is great. And obviously I know people are adding things here and there and waiting for Happy Mail, and it's just so exciting watching everybody. I am going to go through my spending for this week just with you to let you know what I've been doing. If you follow me on Instagram, I have been posting this every day as well. So Monday was a no spend day, which is brilliant. Tuesday I spent £35 in Asda. It was 43, but I had £8 in the cash pot, so I used that towards it. Wednesday was a no spend day. Thursday I went into work on Thursday and I didn't have anything in the house that I wanted for my lunch, so I got a meal deal at Asda, which is £3.74. Work parking is £3, and then on the way home I popped into Tesco and Co-op and did a bit of a top-up shop for packed lunches. So I spent £18.70 in Tesco and £4.65 in Co-op. The reason why I went to two places is because they didn't have one of the things the kids like to eat in Tesco, so I popped into Co-op. Friday, again, I was back in work, and that was £3 for parking, and I spent £10.45 in Co-op again. Saturday, £22.01 was spent on fuel and a packet of sweets. And then yesterday, which was Sunday, I spent £19.50 in Morrison's. Now, just to put into context, all of these different top-up shops that I would normally call top-up shops are actually the full food shop, because I didn't do a food shop that week. So actually, because we normally, when we do an online food shop, spend about £120 normally for a full food shop, I'm quite happy with this, because this is obviously, we've been using what's in the house and then just topping up. So actually that doesn't add up to anywhere near what we would have spent on a top up on an actual shop. We need to do an actual shop this week, so that will be more expensive, but I'm hoping that that will stop us doing these little pop-ins, because we should have enough in the house. So I hope that makes sense. But I have been tracking. Today is Monday the 8th, and I'm going to try my best to continue as I started by tracking everything. Okie dokie. So purse wise, so like I say, most of the money for those little shops have come from like the food shop budget. When I did the the meal deal, I used cash, and I used cash one of the other times, I think. So this is what we've got left. So we've got £10, and then we've got a pound coin, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 50p's, and then we've got a little bit of change. So anything lower than a 50p goes in this coin bag. And then I am thinking about bringing coins back in, pound coins back into the budget for 2026. But I'm going to leave it for today. So what I'm probably going to do is just pop this change back in my purse, to be honest, because every little helps. And the kids have got stuff at school, and I've got a feeling they're going to need some change for that. £10 that's left, I am actually going to roll that over, just because I am going to be going out with one of my friends this week, so I need a little bit more spending money than usual. So let's count the cash for this week and have a look at what we've got. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So 150 this week. We are still in limbo. We still haven't got to the full-time pay, permanent pay, sorry. We're still on the weekly pay. So yeah, we're still trying to figure all that out, but we are where we are. So we normally do £30 we've been doing in the purse for spending, and then we've been doing savings challenges. Obviously we've been doing the seasonal, but we're not going to start that until the new year. And then we have our challenges in our challenge binder, but we don't have a specific challenge for spending money. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to roll the dice on this binder, and then whichever challenge it chooses, we'll use that towards it. So if we do, let's do it like this. So if we do our £30 that we would normally put in the purse, roll the dice, which is challenge number 1, and then we'll have a look what we can do in here. So I don't want to put 20 in, that's a bit much. What I might do is I might just put a £5 in this week, and then we'll colour in. We'll do the bit across here on the A. Pop a £5 in, and then we know we've got to do 10 on that next time. I think that's what I'll do. I just don't want to have to nick money from other places when I know that I am going to need money. So if we're going to put a 5 in, should we swap some of these 5s out? So that's our spending money. So if we put 10 in, take out a 5, and then let's do 5, 10, 15, 20 for a £20 note. We'll leave that for now. So that is £5 going in that challenge. When we come to do challenges at the end, we can swap out some of the notes if we need to. Okay, so we'll just do that for now, and then we will probably introduce an actual spending money challenge later down the line. So that is now 35 going into the purse for this week. I am going to Nando's with my friend, so I do need some money for that. So that is that. Okie dokie, so into the binder. So if you've watched my other video, you'll know that we've massively reduced everything down, and this is the binder that we are currently using, which is very beautiful. So we're not going to start poll, like I say, until the new year, because we are paid up till the end of January. Again, season's greetings, we're not starting yet. Beauty, we're going to put another 20 in. We've now got £40 in there. Gifts, we're going to put another 10 in. So that is now, I think, 20, yeah, £20 in gifts. Home, we're going to leave. Clothing, we're leaving. Car, we're doing next year. Family time, we've not spent any of this yet. So we've got 50 in there currently. I'm going to swap 2 of those 10s for a 20. And do you know what? Let's add another 10 in. So there's 60 now in family time, ready for when we need it. Just for us, we've not been to our little adventure and we're running out of time slowly. So I think we'll just keep the 20 in there for now in case we decide to go for lunch or something this week at any point. Health, we're leaving. Dentist is next week. We're not starting any of these. How much did we have in school holidays? I think we had 30 in school holidays. So I'm going to add another 10 into here. So that is 40 in school holidays. And then obviously we've got the 60 in family time. So that gives us a nice round £100 to spend if we need it. Abundance fund has stayed the same and we're not starting Christmas yet. So at the moment, because we're not kind of getting started with anything, we're just popping little bits in where we need them. And the rest is going towards challenges. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 70. So we're kind of doing save to sink because we are putting more money into challenges than we are into our envelopes. But we're just doing a bit of a combo of different things, really. And yeah, just making sure we've got enough money for kind of spending in the week, making sure we've got enough money for kind of like anything we do family related. And then, yeah, the sinking funds and everything will get loads of love in the new year, especially when our new budget is up and running and we can figure everything out properly. I will be able to budget. I have sat down and written down everything that needs to be saved for at the moment in 2026 and roughly how many weeks I would need to save and how much I would need to save. So once I actually know what my income is, I can then sit down, properly budget, and then work out how I'm going to fund those things. But for now, we're going to keep going with this. So challenge number 3. Oh, just close that. So challenge number 3 is Hey Sugar from Wednesday's Plans. And each of these sugar cubes is £5. So we'll do another one here. And then we will take 5 out and pop the 10 in. So there's now £30 in there. There we go. Let's go again. Number 4. Number 4 is Saving Is My Jam from Cash But Cute. And each jam is 5. When I introduce the pounds back in, I will have to get some of the little pound placeholders just so the envelopes don't get ruined. So I do need to order some of those. So that's why I'm not yet using the pounds, but I will start to bring them in, because when I put some other challenges in here, I'll be able to then have the lower denominations, so we get through them a little bit quicker. So we're popping in 5, so we'll take 5 out and pop in a 10. So there's now 10, 25 in Saving Is My Jam. So we're quarter of the way for that one. Let's go again. Number 1. I'm testing out in this video. I didn't realise, well, I did realise when I'm editing my videos, my camera zooms in and out sometimes and makes everything go really blurry, and I wasn't sure what that was about. I think I might have fixed it today because I've managed to lock it. I didn't realise you could do that. So if it's not zoomed in and out on this video, then that's amazing, and I will do that moving forward, but I just didn't know that that was a thing. So let's see how we get on. Right. Let's pop 10 in here and let's finish this one off because we put the 5 in earlier. This saves 100 in total, this challenge, but obviously we've done all the smaller numbers. So that is 10 going in. So we've got 20, 40 left on there. So let's have a look what we've got in total. So 20, 30, 45, 55, 60. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we'll look at some smaller denomination challenges for the next time we do this binder. But for now, we're just going to keep going until we complete all of these 6. Number 6. So number 6 is, oh gosh, if I can get it out, Jar of Hearts. So let's give the colour dice a roll. So we've rolled a blue, and a blue is 2. This is messy colouring. Sorry about that. This is why I normally speed it up, because then I can do it slower and neater. So that is 2, and then another 2, which is 4. Oh gosh, making a right mess today. So 4. Ooh. Yellow, which we don't have, so we've switched to this orange colour. So 4 yellowish, which is 3. Oh gosh, I'm just going to colour over this original one in that same colour. It's very orange, but it's not that orange. So what did I say? 4, 7. We need a 3. No. Oh no. Yeah, 3. So another yellow. What am I doing? Another orangey yellow. I'll just colour this in here so you can see it's that colour. Honestly, like I say, I do need some new Sharpies. So that is 10 now. That's gone in that challenge. 10 in. So it's now saved 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55. Oh, I counted that right, or have I missed? 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65. There we go. Okay. And go again. 4. So Saving Is My Jam. We've already done that one, haven't we? Okay, so we're moving on to, what fruit is this? Blueberries. So we'll start with blue. Oh, I've messed it up now. Blue. I've been looking at all the cute little collections that Nikki's brought out at Cash But Cute. So there's the Home Loan, and then there's the Polar Expense, and they're just so cute. So cute. And I saw her little video of her kids going on the Polar Express, and they all went in the pajamas, and it was just so sweet. So sweet. So that is another 5 going in. So there's now 30 in there. Let's keep going. Oh, number 5. We've not done this one for ages. So let's have a look. Some of these are quite big on here, and I was going to condense down, wasn't I? All right for now, because we do have some 5s. We'll do another 5 in there. So we've now got 10, 25 in Mallow Magic. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes. Okay. That's that one. Let's go again. 6 again. Jar of Hearts. Got a green. Go. Green is 2. Purple is 2, so that's 4. Go again. Yellow, which is 3, so that is 7 again. Orange, which is 3, so that is now 10. So let's use the proper orange now. Get rid of these. I've been watching everybody open the advents as well, which I've really enjoyed. And I'm just gonna, I didn't get any this year. I got Dingley last year. Didn't get any this year, but I am keeping an eye on what everybody's opening, and then I might buy some stuff in the new year. Which is fine, because at least I can pick the bits that I like. So there's 1 or 2 bits from Eva, the Rocking Witch, that I've seen, and one, the Cherry Challenge from Dingley, I think, which is beautiful. I want that one. So we save 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75 now in there. There's only a few goes on there. I wonder if we'll finish that today if we roll it again. But I'm going to let the dice decide. Challenge number 5, Mallow Magic. Drawn on myself as usual. So we'll do, there's a random 4 on here. Do a 5 here now. So yeah, I might condense this down. Go. This is from the Queen Bee Makes. Just got some gorgeous challenges on there. I think I got this one for free, I think, with an order. Challenge number 2. This is the 10 of Hearts. We couldn't do this last week because it was a 10. So let's put that down. We'll colour in another heart. So again, this saves 100. So yeah, while the budget's smaller, it is wise to not have too many kind of massive challenges, because otherwise we'll be waiting for ages to complete. And then obviously all this money in here needs to be reallocated. So the sooner we can complete them, the better. 10, 25, 35, 40. So yeah, some of these are going to take us a bit longer than others. We've got £5 left. Where is it going? Number 5. So yeah, I think we really will have to look at condensing this down. The last 5's going in there. I'm just gonna So I'm just going to mark off this 4 and pretend it's a 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So what I might do is do this 20, 15. So I'm going to mark off those for now, just to remind me, because this is quite a big challenge. So 20, 40, 60, 75. I might have to change the denominations on here because this is going to take me too long to complete. I might change all the marshmallows to £5. Right, I'll deal with that off camera, but yeah, I think because it's a really big one, it's going to take me a while to do, and I'm rarely going to have like 20 to put in. I'm going to change all the marshmallows to £5, so I will do that off camera, but so far we've saved 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So yeah, I'll deal with that now before I forget. But yeah, I'm going to change all those marshmallows to 5 just so that we can complete that one a little bit quicker. So no challenges completed today, but that's fine. Hopefully we can do that soon. So I think Jar of Hearts is probably going to be the first one to get completed. That one obviously we'll edit. That's going to take a while with the jars. Which one's this one? This is the sugar one. So we've got another 4 5s to go in there. And yeah, we've got still quite a bit to go in there. And yeah, we've still got quite a way to go actually. But yeah, I do need to get some quicker wins with challenges, so I am going to go small with my denominations, especially while my budget is a little bit smaller. But that is it. So that is the end of the video. I hope it has been good in terms of it not zooming in and out. I will have a look when I'm editing. We have our spending money for the week. I don't think we have any side hustle money due before the end of the year. We have one more side hustle piece of work next week, but that money won't come in until January. So no more side hustle cash stuffings for me. So the next video will most likely just be my next cash stuffing video. I don't have any Happy Mail pending or anything like that. So yeah, that will be my next video, which will be next week. So I hope you're all well. I'm going to go and watch some of your videos when I finish work today. And yeah, I will catch you all in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.